Welcome to the Nice Girls Club podcast.
where sarcasm meets self-improvement and some questionable advice from the big sisters you didn't know you wanted.
Hope you enjoy.
And if you don't,
Who cares?
don't tell us.
We're sensitive. One thing that I love about our community is how we are accepting of everyone. And I think this is a great way to bring people together.
Yeah.
All different religions, even. Like, we're
yeah,
gonna get
one of the
spiritual.
episodes we want to talk about is kind of manners within different cultures, like what it means to be nice for my Filipino aunt is when it comes to eating food is very different than like Western culture, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like she will not stop putting food on my plate
Oh,
until I'm like dying. And
can
then
I meet your auntie?
You can. She's in Saskatchewan right now, but
Oh, it's cold there. Maybe
Yeah.
in the summer. I've only been to Saskatoon. Well, I've actually been there in the summer and the winter. So
I've never
the
been
summer
yet.
is actually pretty nice.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
we could take a trip
It's
out there.
dusty.
For us, you finish what's on your plate. Like that's considered polite, right?
Mhm.
In other cultures, they want to make you full. So if you have food left on your plate, they think you need more. And they're going to keep filling it until
Sounds
you
like
can't
heaven.
eat.
Sounds like I need to go to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Sounds like that is something that
Nice
needs to
girls
happen.
go to the Philippines.
I just kind of corrupt over there too, though, but a little bit.
I have
No?
no idea.
I heard some things.
Oh, really?
Maybe not everywhere, but you know what? It's
I-
corrupt everywhere we
You-
go.
Have you heard about what's happening around Coquitlam Center lately? Like, I'm like, when did this become like gang central?
I know, like there's shootings all the time. It's like this isn't the Midwest.
No.
Back in the 1800s, this shit shouldn't be flying. Like, why are there guns?
Take me to your ranch, Pamela.
Yeah, hold
Let
on.
me live with your horses.
Yes,
Humans
Can I
are
brush
getting
your
hard to
horses?
deal with.
we could go up to Dawson Creek.
That'd be fun.
My uncle has a ranch up there.
You know what I really would love to do? I'm part Indigenous and from the Shuswap, and I have never got to visit my band before, and that's something I really, really want to do. I was
That'd be
supposed to
fun.
go last summer, but there was fires that got burnt down,
Oh.
and we couldn't go
Oh,
up there.
that's
Yeah,
awful.
I have both colonizing and Indigenous ancestry, so
Oh boy, that's conflicting.
yeah. Well, yeah. You know what? It's I guess a blessing and a curse because I remember when I was younger, I was told like not to tell anyone I was Indigenous, and I looked white enough, but there was a lot of prejudice and stigma around the Indigenous community at the time, and people weren't like renting houses to people if they were Indigenous, and they weren't giving bank loans to people who were Indigenous or proper medical care. So I was just told like we don't talk about it, don't tell anyone that you're Indigenous. But now it's the total opposite. Like my mom used to be like, shh, don't tell anyone. And now she's like burning sage and praying to her ancestors and
That's
yelling out in the
beautiful.
middle of Costco that she's Indigenous.
Really?
So- yeah. Yeah, because this guy like sat down where her husband was sitting and he's like, she goes, well, my husband's sitting there. Can you move? And the guy was like, oh, white people, you think you own everything. And she stood up and was like, I'm not even white. I'm Indigenous. So, I'm like, wow, the times have changed.
Yeah, like it's time to vocalize our
They haven't changed enough,
culture,
but they've
yeah.
changed.
Yesterday, we were talking about what 2016 was like for us.
Oh, yeah. That was a year.
Should we tell them that we recorded an entire podcast yesterday
I think
and
so.
lost all of the sound?
Yeah.
It was so sad because we had the most great conversation. So we'll
Mhm.
try to reenact it, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's
but
just not the same.
Yeah. But it was so good. And I was absolutely devastated. I like uploaded the sound so I could sync all the video and the sound together. And it was just dead silence. I was like, no.
It was awful. That
Yeah.
reminds me of a story when I traveled to Thailand.
Oh,
Back,
traveling to Thailand.
yes.
You have gotten around.
I have.
I've learned so much about you.
I've had a lot of lives. some you know what? I love them all the
Yeah.
lives I've lived in my lifetime. And this one was when I was 18 and my grandpa had just passed away. and I was going through a difficult time, not really hanging out with the best, a little bit of low hanging fruit there.
That happens.
And I got the opportunity to go on this missions trip to Thailand and help build up this AIDS orphanage.
Oh, wow.
And so I was there for about 2-3 months, something like that. And it just, I don't know why I started talking about this in the first place now. Now I'm confused of what the point was.
We lost our footage or sound.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, when I went there, I did all these amazing things, and like I took so many photos and went to this, even to all of these, like I went to the Sriracha Tiger Zoo, and that was back when, it was people didn't really talk about animal what do you call that?
Like animal cruelty.
Animal cruelty. Yeah, this is before I was educated on it. So like when I went there, I was like holding baby tigers, and I met the scorpion queen, and I had scorpions like all over my body. And I don't know what they did to make it so they didn't like get you. And then I even had an elephant walk over top of me, like I was one of those people who laid down on the ground, and then the elephant, they trained it so it would pretend to be drunk, and it was like walking over me. And I had all of this footage on my camera from the day that we did that, and like all these amazing photos. And then one day when I was uploading them, for some reason, I think it was because I unplugged it the wrong way, I lost all of the photos. So I had to go back and do everything all over again. It was so
Did
funny.
you actually?
I did it all over again, everything. I'm like, we got to get those photos. Those were amazing. And now I don't know where any of those photos are. So
damn.
Yeah.
What the hell? That's amazing.
It was I love Thailand. I love the people. I love the culture. They're the nicest people in the world. And I would love to go back there.
You should.
Yeah.
That would be a really cool trip. I was thinking going through this process of, building the podcast, and we're applying for a grant. So I've been looking at different ways that we might spend the money. And I was looking at some Airbnbs and things to use as like a podcast studio, because I think it'd be a cheaper way if we rent out like an Airbnb for a week.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can have people come there. So I was just like, collecting ideas. And this Airbnb in Bowen Island came up, and it like sleeps 8 people. And I was like, oh my gosh, should we just do like a podcast retreat and like bring everybody out and have like a healing experience, and then do episodes? And
yes,
that
would be a great way to utilize that money.
Right?
Right? Oh my gosh. And then I could also offer massages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And facials and yeah.
Oh man, I love, my favorite type of massage is facial. Like doing facial drainage, and I just love it.
The gua sha stuff, right?
Yes.
I've been playing around with that, and there was 2 weeks where every day I did like 20 things to my neck, and the difference it made in the way my face looked was like insane. No weight loss, nothing at the time. It was just like snatched under my face, but you have to do it every day.
Yeah.
Otherwise it doesn't work.
Exactly.
And also my nose, I was doing it with my nose and like under my cheekbones and stuff, and
yeah,
it made my nose smaller. Apparently I had a lot of inflammation in my nose I didn't know about, but
it's so important to have those rituals before bed and when you wake up in the morning. Like a lot of people don't realize how nice it is to be taking care of your face and just having that time to yourself.
Yeah.
It's like a ritual that you can do every day for self-care. Yeah.
I want to get into that. Yeah. I feel like I get up in the morning, my kids are already awake because I slept in, because I stayed up all night watching One Tree Hill, and I'm almost on season 9, so we're almost done and I can get my life back, but it's been a month. That's funny. It's been a long month of One Tree Hill. So, I'm tired in the morning, and then I like do my quick little, thank you, universe, thank you, God, and then hop out of bed and start my day. You know what I mean? Like, it's not intentional by any means. I did a solid week in the beginning of the year of like gratitude journaling and sitting in prayer and meditation first thing in the morning and not having my phone in my room so I wasn't distracted by that. And it changed my life. And now that things are good, I'm like, me. I could just,
we
I
get
just get up and be
complacent.
stressed all morning instead of taking that time.
Yeah, we can't be perfect. It's impossible to kind of have that consistency all the time, but it's something to strive for sure, because I'm definitely having problems with that because I'm having a very difficult time getting up in the morning. Like, I've been getting up at 10:30. Like, a lot of people would be like, just shut up. Shut up. Stop complaining that you're getting all this sleep. And I'm like, I feel like a failure. But really, I think it's just a time in my life where I need to just appreciate it instead of feeling bad. I saw a post yesterday on... Did you see what I posted on my story?
No.
Okay. I think it's called Herkel-Durkeling. It's a Herkel-Durkel. It's like a Scottish term. And Herkel-Durkel. I really hope that's what it's called.
Okay.
Herkel-Durkeling. I'm just having a Herkel-Durkel kind of day. And so basically it's when you wake up and you stay in bed for a while. It's a Scottish term.
Oh, I have been
for being a lazy sack of shit.
It's not lazy. It's winter. We're supposed to hibernate. We're
Yeah.
supposed to have seasons of rest and that kind of stuff. And we're not set up for it in society. So our bodies just kind of shut down for us, you know, like, because we don't give ourselves that time and permission to rest. But the winter, it's really hard. There was like winter break. My husband lost his job. So all of any kind of a semblance of routine has been shattered since like October. And but winter break happened. The kids didn't go back to school till like the 8th, and then there's like a snowstorm that happens, so everybody's home. My husband's still not at work, and I'm like, I don't even know how to exist because I don't have to leave my bed. He got up with the kids and got them to school the other day, and I literally didn't have to get out of bed.
Wow.
And that's not a good place for me to be.
Same here. Like, it's good for a while, but then it just gets to be too much.
Yeah.
And I need that discipline. I need routine, and I also need a job right now.
Yeah.
But maybe this is my job. I
hope it is.
I really like this job.
This would be amazing.
I hope this could be my job.
Get up at 10, put makeup on.
Yeah. Yeah, just feel fresh, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work on our shit
Not
publicly.
Yeah. Watch
Free
us
therapy.
grow.
Yeah.
Watch us grow. Hey, no, we're not therapists.
We're not therapists,
No.
but we can interview therapists to get free therapy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a hack. That's a life hack for you. If you can't afford therapy, start a podcast.
Do you think they're going to want to do it if we say that?
Yeah.
No. They'll be like,
I
you know
know
what?
some.
Touche. That's very smart.
Yeah,
Nice
I know
girls.
some. I know some therapists that will definitely come on.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
The nice ones will.
Yeah.
If you're a nice therapist, you'll be on our show.
Yeah. That people pleaser won't be able to say no.
Old Donald Trump's getting elected.
That's why we talked about 2016.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
right. It was like, oh, maybe this is the year that it won't happen.
Yeah.
And then the world will be restored
Yes.
to its normal functioning. Because 2016 was like the year I got sober. So I was talking about how I had this hypothesis that my sobriety sent the universe in like the wrong direction because it would be like so impossible that I would be sober, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the hell had to freeze over, and Trump became president. All these weird random things from cartoons and Back to the Future movies started coming true.
The Simpsons.
Yeah, The Simpsons and Back to the Future predicted a bunch of stuff that happened, and like it just felt like all of the, what are those things called, like Berenstain Bears
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Oh, there's a name for that.
Yeah. Mandela effect.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff started happening in bigger ways, So I'm like, it was my sobriety. I am the reason the world went to shit.
Oh man, the world's all about us in our head sometimes, eh?
What was a thought? I've had some weird thoughts where I'm like, did I manifest this? Like, I know I had a thought, like just a random thought that would come up in my head, and then the thing would happen, right?
You know, I think I manifested the same thing, like why the world is the way it is today, because for my entire life I was in fear of like World War III happening, but little to my known brain, little did I know that these things were already happening right before my eyes, and I had no idea, you know? So I think that just comes with age and, you know, just knowing more things than we probably should.
Yeah. I also have a theory about the movies we create because a lot of them are coming true. Like, you know, Contagion was a thing that happened.
How about Black Mirror?
I don't want to. I haven't even gone down that
Oh
road.
my God.
but I'm like
Black Mirror, like, is insane. It is insane that we have these cars that can drive themselves now, and oh man, you gotta watch it.
I can't.
Maybe not.
My anxiety
Maybe don't
could
watch
never. It couldn't. My nervous system couldn't handle it. But like, there's so many movies that were created that have come true, right? The things that are in there actually come true. And I don't know if it's like art imitating life or life imitating art, but can we just start making movies about everything being amazing for us?
That would
like
be great.
The world flourishing, plants becoming more incorporated into households, and we find like magical ways to communicate and love and support each other, and everything gets peaceful. Like, why aren't we making those movies? Can we make those movies? Please.
Less fear mongering.
Yes.
More joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because anything I learned from that movie book, The Secret, is like art is powerful, and what we create can manifest in the world. And I remember in that show they were talking about an artist who kept painting himself single, and the girl's like, well, paint yourself in a relationship, in a happy relationship. And he did, and then he found like a happy relationship. It's like, okay, let's do this. Let's start painting thriving communities and happy people and health and abundance of like trees and animals and harmony.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
That's what the world needs, is more color, more love, more inclusivity.
Yeah. So we're going to do that.
Yeah.
We're going to bring that to the world.
That's what this is all about. Nice Girls Podcast.
Yeah.
It's all a facade.
We live in the land of Delulu.
Yeah. That's right.
I ended up cutting that out of the first episode because it was like,
oh yeah,
I don't even know.
Manifestel is the name of the influencer who is all about, you know, living
Delulu
days. Yeah, she is. I love her. She's fun. I actually get a lot of, you know, it's like, oh yeah, I have to remember that I have a lot of self-worth, and I'm a woman. Being women is enough.
Yeah.
And men should be, you know, they should be rolling out the red carpet for us and buying us all of these things, because we can bear children.
That's true. We can.
Yeah, like we are divine beings.
I did it 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can talk about that. I've always wondered what it's like, and I kind of... It scares a lot of women who haven't had children. It's like, does it change the body?
It changes. Well, for me, it did. I mean, I've seen other women that doesn't seem to have an effect on, and I've held deep resentments against them for most of my life. But I got pregnant at 18, and I went from looking like a skinny little stick to having curves and a woman's body, and then a baby belly in a matter of like 6 months. So my body stretched out very quickly. I got stretch marks everywhere, like my stomach, my thighs, my arms, everywhere. So after I had my son, I was really depressed about it because I was so young, and literally the only thing society told me was, you have worth because you're pretty and skinny, you know, like that's all I knew. So I felt like I had no worth. I felt like I could never show my body intimately ever with a partner again.
Wow.
I cursed my son's father. So I was like, I think I called him drunk a few times, and I was like leaving messages like, you ruined my body and then you just left. Now I'm all alone. I'm a single mom on welfare and my body's destroyed.
Oh, man. Okay, so it does. It changes your body.
For some women, yeah.
And, you know, that's a beautiful thing. That is, you know, the way the world works. We're ever changing. And
my bladder control is still fire, though. Like, I have not urinated or...
Is it the Kegels? Do you do Kegels?
I had, no. But it did not ruin that for me. I hear a lot of women go through that where it affects your ability to hold it. But I haven't found that. So that's a plus. Go me.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
But your boobs will change dramatically. They look phenomenal while you're breastfeeding.
Wow.
Like the best rack you've ever had in your life. And your hair looks gorgeous. Like when you're pregnant, your hair just gets so full and nice. It grew so long, so fast. And then it all falls out after you have your baby. And then you get these bald patches right here.
I have that already.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's one of the things I'm very self-conscious about, actually, is my...
I haven't noticed. Your hair's just really light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it looks like I'm bald. That's all.
I wouldn't have noticed.
I gotta stop pointing those kind of things out.
I know. It's just,
oh, boy.
You're good at that. You're
Yeah.
like, hey, look at this thing wrong with me. I'm like, I would never known if you just didn't say that. You know?
I've done that my whole life.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's nice to, you know, be aware of that.
Yeah.
The kind of character traits that I have and
My hair,
self-deprecation.
it's turning gray. So, like, while my roots are coming in,
I didn't
there's
even
like
notice
all these, like, gray areas. I've just recently dyed my hair, so my roots are very tiny, but I'm already seeing it come in. And as it grows out, I look more and more bald because it's, like, lighter hair.
Maybe we can get some hairstylists on here, too.
This is my original fit for the day. And then I second-guessed myself because I thought it made me look wide.
No.
But I really need to
This
stop.
makes me look wide.
No, it doesn't. We're so mean to ourselves.
Yeah, this is something that we need to...
Right on my vision board, it says Self-Love Club.
Yeah. We have to remind ourselves every day because
Yeah.
we forget. That's all. That's okay. It's a human condition. We're not meant to remember everything.
That's why we need each other, and we need podcasts
Yeah.
that help us remind ourselves that we are actually just fine. And, you know, nobody cares that you look wide in a light blue shirt.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, all the different types of lighting really affects how good people look on the camera. Like, it's insane what AI can do.
Yeah.
Oh, AI. We got to have an AI episode.
Ooh,
AI.
yes. AI.
AI. Well.
And on this computer, I had a virus. AI.
Remember the movie AI?
No.
Artificial Intelligence with Robin Williams and that guy from The Sixth Sense. What's that?
Bruce Willis.
No.
I don't know.
No, the kid.
Oh. Haley Osment? Haley Joel?
Haley Joel Osment.
Something like that. Haley Osment?
Yeah.
Something.
That's another one of those movies.
iRobot. iRobot flippin' terrified me. I honestly, DJ really, my husband, he really likes scary movies. I do not. He thought iRobot's not scary. It's just like a robot movie. It's a thriller. It's not like a horror flick or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I had to turn it off halfway through, take a breath, like just release all of the anxiety and tension that was built up in my body and cortisol, and then come back to it in like short spurts so I could get to the end of the movie where everything was happy again.
Is it worth it watching that movie?
No,
man.
because you know what? It's like the Final Destination movies. I wish I never watched them because now every time I'm driving behind a truck, a big something, any situation I'm in, I can find out exactly how this can kill me. Like this is going to release off a truck. A big rock's going to hit my windshield, or just like random things.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly searching for like what in here can murder me right now. Like I even imagine this thing just like coming and just whacking me in the face. You know what I mean?
Bam, concussion. Okay, yeah, that's why we need these joyful movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And iRobot, like now we're making robots and now we're actually doing these things from that movie. I'm like, have we learned nothing? We already know how this ends, Terminator.
Yeah. Duh. Like, get it together. Okay.
I just can't. There's going to be a way zombies happen too. Like some of this like CRISPR genetic modifying something, it's going to create zombies and we're going to have real zombies. Like
that's some
whatever we
stinking
create
thinking.
In movies, I think eventually will come to life. So happy movies only from now on, please.
I'm still waiting for the Jetsons. When are they going to do a Jetsons remake?
Yeah. I mean,
that would be fun.
Some things are happening.
They are.
In some ways, we have more technology than the Jetsons, other than we can't live in space.
Yeah. I mean, Back to the Future, we got hoverboards now.
Yeah, they don't have her good, though.
Why don't they have flying cars yet? It's probably because there'd be too many accidents.
They literally have a prototype.
And people would die. Imagine if you got in an accident in the sky and then it crashed and then it landed on the land and then you killed somebody. That's probably why they don't have them. But I mean, there's airplanes. It's basically the same thing. But
that's really scary.
Remember the Jetsons used to live in like an orb? Like, where did they live? Where?
Like a space orb ship thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh. I like land, personally.
Yeah, it's a good
like
little planet. If we can just make it like flourishing again, we can live here.
It is. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
You just gotta get out of the city. Yeah. Maybe we should we need a road trip.
Living debt free.
I'll take you up north, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'll take you up north up there.
We could go visit. Gabriel Island's nice and foresty too. I really loved it there. As a little kid, it was kind of like this magical little princess island where I'd like go frolicking through the forest and like hang out with deer.
That's what
bunnies and snakes.
That's what Galliano Island was like for me when I lived there. Man, that was like heaven, that island. Yeah, we could stay there too.
Yeah.
We could interview the local community out there if they still want me around. I was kind of insane.
Oh, we could go do Christina's Amends tour on Galliano Island.
Yeah, totally.
We'll film the whole thing, documentary style.
Christina makes an amends.
You know, actually, that would be a good story or a good segment or like episode is like how to really actually apologize to people and amend your behaviors. Because there's some things you just don't need to say sorry for a million times.
Oh, yeah. And saying sorry isn't even an apology.
No.
Like, what are you saying sorry for? It is
facts.
Yeah. So,
and I think it's really important to know why you did the thing you did and to have changed the behavior around it before you even make an amends for it. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to apologize to people while I was still hurting them. And I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this anymore. I'm making my amends.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know why I was doing it in the first place. So I had no way to not do it. It was like just this impulse, like I needed to because I'm addicted to it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I meant, oh, I'm never going to do that again, I just kept freaking doing it. And I couldn't figure out why. And I just thought I was like born a bad person, but I really just needed to do some work on myself.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all it is. And, you know, like I said before, we're not perfect. And like
pretty damn close.
I make mistakes. I make mistakes almost every day. But the difference is that I learn from it now. And that's what counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go out there and make mistakes so that you can make amends.
Yes. Make mistakes and learn some lessons, okay? Don't be scared of the lessons that you're learning.
They can be your greatest teachers.
Yeah, it's all about growth. This last month was really difficult for me for lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm here and I made it through.
And if you don't make it through, you have really great comedy material.
Yeah. More will be revealed on that. There is some real great stuff in there.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to have a Netflix special.
I feel that in your future. We're gonna manifest. Christina is gonna be on Netflix.
Honestly, I would love to be on Saturday Night Live.
I could see it.
I would freaking love it.
Yeah.
I have a weird face. Okay, so no, I have a really nice face, I have to say, but I also can do really weird things with my face.
Yeah.
Uh,
You can weird your face out. I've seen it, yeah.
I can make my face weird.
Yeah.
Without any
So much expression.
what do you call that? In makeup. Without any
Like effects or
without any effects. Like, I'm a freaking weirdo. I don't know why my face it's like a
It's going to be your greatest strength
yeah.
in comedy.
Anyways, I want to make people laugh. That's all I want to do. I also want to start SNL. I got to talk to Tina Fey about this. But I'd like to...
I think it's Lorne Michaels that...
Yeah, whatever. I want
SNL.
to talk to Tina Fey. Okay? I want to talk to Tina Fey about it, not Lorne Michaels. Actually, I'll talk to him too. Hey, Lorne Michaels. I have a pitch.
West Coast, Northwest Coast, Saturday Night Live.
No. It's Saturday Night Live on the West Coast.
Okay.
That's what it is. And so basically, we're going to steal all the comedians back and put them back in Canada since you stole them all. And then, no, you can still have the ones down there, but we just
there's new talent.
There is. There's
we
new
can find
talent.
people.
I would love to have an entertainment night for Vancouver to make Vancouver fun again.
Yeah.
Because it's so boring. Like, we need more live entertainment, more comedy.
Have you ever been to the Improv on Granville?
I have not.
I have free tickets. You want to go?
Yeah, let's go.
I got them on our date night we went to because
I wanna go.
I got on stage. They're like, we're looking for someone who's not wasted. And I'm like, I've been wasted in 7 years. They're like, hey, to come up to the stage. I was like, oh. So I went on stage and I was somebody's arms.
Oh, that's the
and
best.
I got
love
2 free
that.
tickets for that.
All right. Well, we'll just start Saturday Night Live on the West Coast, and we'll combine NBC with CBC. And then we will have a battle once a year for the funniest person in the world. Yeah, and it can be an international event, and it'll take place in Saskatoon. Just for fun.
You shouldn't have told them your world domination plan, Christina.
Don't tell anyone.
No,
but
everyone's
I think it would be fun to go to rural communities and have those competitions for the funniest person in the world.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too.
I like how your brain thinks.
Thanks.
It's so fun doing this with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
Back at ya.
Oh.
Forever and ever. Until we run out of things to talk about.
Which will be never. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Nice Girls Club podcast.
Share, like, subscribe.
Share, like, subscribe.
And if you give us a review, it really helps us, like, get on the charts. I don't know why that's beneficial yet, but I've heard good things about being on the charts. So
yeah,
reviews are nice.
If you want to support us, do that.
Yeah.
If you think that, wow, these two ladies are so incredibly capable of changing the world, help us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Or if you feel bad for us and are like, oh, it was painful to watch and I just want to give them a pity, like we'll take it.
Yeah. Just support us.
And be kind, damn it.
Be kind to others.
Yeah. Love yourself.
Love yourself.
And wash your face.
Yeah,
daily.
yeah. Wash your face. Yeah, every day.
Every day.
I also do it in the morning. Actually, you want to know a secret of mine?
Yeah.
Because I don't have that much money right now.
Right.
Let's be honest. I need to budget. But one of the sacrifices I've had to make, unfortunately, is skincare. And I am an esthetician, so this is just
blasphemy.
Like, people will be like, what? But I have been...
This is like your business card.
It is.
Yeah.
I have been using jojoba oil as a cleanser.
Oh, okay.
It takes off all of the makeup, and that's all I've been using.
That's working out well.
Yeah, surprisingly. I am getting a little bit of a breakout on my upper lip, but that's okay. Nobody can see it. There one right there. But yeah, I've been doing that at night, and then just a hot washcloth, like, because I never use the same washcloth.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of small face cloths rolled up, and I wash them with bleach and laundry detergent, but I never use the same one, and I don't know. I think it's just working for me.
That's
and
amazing.
I also wear sunscreen. You gotta have sunscreen. But yeah, those are...
Is coconut oil an option?
Coconut oil is comedogenic.
What does that mean?
It means that it will probably make you break out.
Oh.
But that is actually a very controversial topic in the aesthetic skincare industry.
Well,
some
we need
people
to bring
are
that
for
to...
it. Some people are strictly against it. And I think it all depends on the skin type. But I find that it actually dries out my skin when I do that.
Damn it.
When I use it for eye makeup remover, when I'm on a budget, I find that the upper area of my skin on my eye gets very dry and flaky.
Okay, we need to do a whole episode on oils because I've been hearing lots of things about castor oil as well.
Drying.
Castor oil's drying?
Yes.
I heard it's like penetrating. It's got healing things that can get rid of stretch marks, apparently. So says the TikTok influencers that get me to buy shit I never end up even using properly.
Don't listen to them.
All right, so we're going to do a full episode on like esthetician stuff, what to put on your face, because that's what Nice Girls do. We share information.
Yes.
How to do it on a budget, what's worth the investment. Let's talk all about it next time on the Nice Girls Club.
Oh yeah, teach you how to do your own nails. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay, bye.